So guys, yesterday we had a discussion about the calculated fields, so date calculated fields, right? Okay, perfect. Let's go to yesterday's report, guys. RR underscore 128 underscore. So calculated field version number 2, correct? Go to calculated fields maintain section. So yesterday we had a discussion about the two calculated fields. One is for a date difference. The second one is increment or decrement date. Okay. Let's go to the next date calculated field. What is the next one? A lookup date roll up. RR underscore 128 underscore CF underscore. So lookup date roll up. This is the same as the format date calculated field, guys. This is the same as format date. This is the same as format date calculated field. You can take any particular date field. For this particular date field, you can select the any specific date format. Any specific date format. For example, you can select year, or you can select a quarter, month, or year-month, year-quarter. See, do you see any faucet format option? Format mask option. Do you see any format mask option? No,
No,
right?
sir.
No. The specialty of this calculated field, we don't have the format mask option, and we have the existing options. You can choose any of the existing option. Yes, you can convert this hire date to the specific format date with the help of a lookup date roll up. Lookup date roll up. You can see this particular hire date. You convert it to the specific date format. You convert it to the specific date format with help of lookup date rollup. Then what is the specialty of the format date and lookup date rollup? What is the specialty of format date and lookup date rollup? Hmm? Amen, people. Anybody can speak out.
In format that we have format mask.
Mm-hmm. You can see you can see the my God, we lost the power here. Okay, let's see. We can see the hire date and using the lookup date rollup year hyphen month. Okay, sorry, this is the same thing I select. Format date. You can also select the format date. If you look into the output, correct? If you look into the output of lookup date, rollup, and format date, both are giving same values, correct? That's the only one speciality. What is that speciality? Lookup date, rollup, converting the date field into a single instance field. What is that? Date field into a what field type it is? See, it's a
Single instance field.
single instance field. But when it comes to the date format, when you are applying the format date, it's a text field. And we are so if you are using the single instance, we have a huge usages number of usages we have with help of single instance field. Okay. See, behavior is both are same guys. Lookup date, roll up, and lookup format date calculated fields both are same behavior. You can take any of the existing date field, you can convert this specific format, correct? That's only one difference we have between the a lookup date, roll up, and format date. Using the a lookup date roll up, we are converting the a date field into a single instance field type. When it comes to the format date, we are converting the date field into a text field. So that's the major differences between the format date and a lookup date roll up. And what exactly use case of using the single instance we'll discuss upcoming class. What exactly quality of usages if the field type has a single instance we'll discuss upcoming class, don't worry. But yes, how you are converting the date field into a single instance field, yes, with help of a lookup date rollup. Lookup date rollup guys. So that's the use case of a lookup date rollup. Especially when you are using the financial reports, especially when you are using the financial reports. The financial reports are by defaultly coming as annual basis, and how you will split the transactions on monthly basis. In such cases, we would like to use the repeated by column option. In that repeated by column, we would like to use the date field must be a single instance field. The repeated by column must be used only for single instance field type. Then how you will be passing the date field into a single instance field type with help of a lookup date rollup calculated field. Okay, guys, perfect. The next one is The next one is, so lookup value as of date. Lookup value as of date. Lookup value as of date. So before going to the lookup value as of date, you must and should know about the effective date and entry date concept. Effective date and entry date concept. Entry date, you know very well, when the transaction entered the system, correct? Effective date is nothing but when the transaction get affected. When the transaction get affected is nothing but effective date. When the transaction entered the system, it's an entry date. When the transaction get affected exactly, it's nothing but a effective date. It's nothing but a effective date. So, especially the effective date concept is very, very important and most powerful date concept in ERP systems. It's not only Workday, guys. It's not only Workday. If you go to other ERP systems like SAP or Salesforce, PeopleSoft, Oracle product, I think this effective date is one of the most useful and powerful concept in date. Okay. For example, you take this. This is a very good example. You take the business object worker. Under business object, a position or business title, how many fields we have? Under the worker business object, the position field is only one field, correct or not? Online people, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, but coming to general situation, when you joined any company, you are a software engineer. Okay. In 2010, you joined one company, you are a software engineer. In 2015, you got the promotion, you moved from the software engineer to senior software engineer. Okay. In 2020, you got the promotion one more time, you became as a team lead. In 2022, you promoted as a manager. Yes, you moved to manager position. In 2024, sorry, in 2023, you become as a senior manager. Okay. Now, in 2024, you got the promotion. Now you are a director. And they already announced the next year designation. HR already announced your designation by next year. You are going to replacing with one of the senior director. Now just imagine every time your designation is keep changing, your business title or your position is keep changing, correct or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. But if you go to your worker business object, how many fields we have? Only one field we have. Then how you will record the every year designation of the employees? Then just imagine 2010 position, 2015 position, 2020 position. If you maintain each year one position, is it really good and feel good? Is it really good? Is it really it's easy to maintain the ERP systems?
No, sir.
No, it's not at all easy. See, we have a number of years, we have a number of positions. Every positions, if you are maintain separate year-wise column, it's not so easy to maintain the ERP systems. Okay, so that is why the effective date concept should be coming here. Effective date concept should be coming here. What is the specialty of this effective date? Very simple. Yes, if you are maintain the past, current, future transaction for a particular field is nothing but a effective dated transaction. What is that, guys? Effective date is nothing but we can maintain the past,
Present
current,
to future.
future transaction for a particular field is nothing but effective date concept. It's nothing but a effective dated concept. Not only your positions here, your salaries also. Your salaries keep changing based on your appraisals, based on your performance. Correct or not?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So, but in Workday we have only one field. We don't have every year compensation field. Then how you are going to record for this particular field for every transaction? That's the effective dated concept. See, when the transaction get affected and also using this, we can maintain the past to current to future transaction for a particular field. Is nothing but effective dated concept. Okay, please important note, guys. Only few fields comes under effective dated concept. Only a few fields comes under effective dated concept, and remaining most of the fields are non-effective dated concept. Okay. For example, employee name is keep changing every year.
No, sir.
No, it's not an effective dated.
No, sir.
Employee gender should never change. Correct. Employee date of birth. Employee date of birth will change anytime.
No, sir.
No.
No, sir.
These are all the non-effective dated fields. But position, position, business title. See na. Go to duplicate session. See, when you are modifying the employee personal details, let me take the Bethilu. See, Bethilu. See now, you are modifying the employee personal data. Did system ask any effective date? Did system ask any effective date here? No, right?
No, sir.
Yeah.
No, sir.
But when you are changing the employee salary, when you are changing this employee salary, changing the job or request compensation change, you are changing the employee salaries. Okay, can I change the employee salary without effective date?
No, sir.
No,
No.
sir.
Do you understand? Only few fields comes under effective dated concept, but majority of the fields should not be part of the effective dated concept. What is the effective date is very very important. When the transaction get affected, also using this effective date, we can maintain the past to current to future transaction for a particular field is nothing but a effective dated concept. Okay, online people, make sense?
Yes, sir.
Perfect, guys.
Yes, sir.
Whenever you run the report, whenever you run the report, the report should by default pull the current effective dated transaction. For example, let's take the employee salary. Is it the past dated or future dated or current dated?
Current dated.
Hmm. So whenever you run the report, in that report, if any effective dated transaction you selected as report output, the effective dated transaction should always get the current effective dated value. Just for reporting purpose, I would like to see 2020 salary for the particular employee. How can I get it?
By
Okay,
using future
I'm
effective.
getting the I am getting the employee current effective dated value. Correct or not? I'm getting the current effective dated value. How I would like to get the employees 2020 employee salary details. Yes, this is what the best calculated field. Lookup value as of date. Lookup value as of date. What is our source field? Select the delivered field, total annual base pay amount. Which effective date you are looking for? 1st of January 2010. Do you see any 1st of January 2010 is coming? No, right? In
No,
this
sir.
case, what you will do? Which calculated field I would recommend it to use?
Date constant.
Perfect, guys. That's what you people can think carefully. Date constant. And you select the date as 1st of January 2010. Okay, that's it. And this calculated field you used, this is the date constant. You are looking for the total annual base pay amount at the time of 1st of January 2010. Either you can pull the date by effective date or entry date. 99% we will take by effective date. Okay, guys? So this is the employee current salary. This is for employee 2010 salary. Correct or not? Online people.
Sir.
Sorry, 2020 salary. This is for 2020 salary. This is for 2024 salary. Hope you understand. The lookup
Yes,
value
sir.
as of date, which particular date you are looking the value. So delivered field should always get the current effective dated value. If in case if you want to get the future dated value or maybe a past dated value, in such cases we would like to use the lookup value as of date calculated field. Using this calculated field, yes, you can select the source field. What particular date you are looking the value, you can select. 99% we should go by effective date. Very rarely we are using the entry date. Very simple, guys. If employee joining on 1st of April 2024, okay, maybe employee joining is okay 11th of December. When employee joining date, guys? 11th December. But when you entered today, anybody can speak out what is the entry date here? What is the entry date?
7th December.
11th December.
When the
11th
transaction ended.
oh, sorry.
Correct or not? Effective date. What is the effective date? This is what you people can think carefully. Do that. Let me take this example here on live example. You take the employee salary changes. This will be effective on 1st of January. When this will affect it? 1st of January. When this employee salary will be affected? 1st January, right? Guys, I just changed the new salary 1,40,000 US dollars. How much? It's going some approval, guys. It's going to some approval unassigned task. It's going to unassigned task generally. Now anybody can speak out what is the employee current CTC? 1,40,000, correct or not? And what was the previous? What is the previous? 1,25,000, correct? In case if you are looking for first job salary 0101 2025, then see what is the salary for that employee?
1,40,000.
1,40,000. See now that updated salary is coming. In case there is no salary for new hike, the old CTC should come. Correct or not? Anybody can speak out for this particular transaction. What is the effective date for this transaction? What is the effective date? Hmm?
1st January 2025.
And what is the entry date?
Today, 7th
Be
December
careful. That's it.
2020.
That's it, guys. Okay. So be careful, especially employee designations, employee salaries should be part of under effective data transactions. Okay. What is the speciality of the effective date concept? When the transaction get affected using this effective date, we can maintain the past, current to future transaction for a particular field. Only few fields comes under part of the effective date and remaining fields are non-effective dated fields. Okay. So any of the delivered reports by defaultly pull the delivered reports always pull the current effective data transaction value as per your business logic. If they want to look back the past data transactions or maybe a future data transactions, we can use the lookup value as of date calculated field. For example, recently I worked on business would like to see employee current CTC, also the employee last 4 years of salary details with their respective percentage amount. How can I get that? My business would like to see the employees current salary details. Along with the current salary, we would like to see the employees last 4 years of salary details and with their respective percentage hike. For example, in 2021 to 2022, how much percentage hike you are getting. So business want to see the very detailed report. In such cases, what we will do, we can create a report using the lookup value as of date calculated field. We can look back to the last 4 years transaction one by one, and you can perform the differences between current year minus previous year, and whatever the differentiation value is coming, okay, the current value divided by differentiation value, then you will get the exact percentage of hike employee is getting. Okay, perfect. So guys, these are all the important date calculated fields currently available in Workday. So bill date and date constant, date difference, format date, increment or decrement, lookup date rollup, lookup value as of date, lookup value as of date. Guys, anyone have any doubts? Online people, anyone have any doubts regarding these date calculated fields?
Sir,
Mm-hmm.
you just explained about effective as of date, no, sir. Uh, in composite report, you have shared one real-time report, no, sir, business cost and enrollment,
Mm-hmm.
something. In
Mm-hmm.
that, we used this effective as of date as prompt, no, sir.
Uh-huh.
So, can you please explain what is the use of that effective as of date prompt?
That is what I mentioned. See, calculated field, how you will get that value. Okay, that's what lookup value. That's a different prompt value. Okay, you are running the report as of effective date. If you are selecting the 2020, yes, up to 2020 year value should pass dynamically. That will come here. Hope you understand.
Yes, sir.
But report output level for a particular, I want to see both the current value as well as previous value. In such cases, this calculated field will helpful for us. You are running the report as of date. That's it. That's a different concept. The
Okay,
runtime
sir.
parameters you are running, you are seeing only for till that particular transaction date. Yes or no?
Yes, sir, I understand.
That's a different concept. And this is a different concept. See, you are creating the report, create custom report. Now you are running this report, correct? See, this is the just you created one report, guys. You are running this report. You are running this report. And this report by default it is getting current effective dated value. Correct or not? The field output you are getting current effective dated value. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now what happens if you running this report edit, go to prompt option. Do you see effective date and entry dates are prompt values? Correct or not? So these effective date and entry dates are prompt is also available. Correct? For this effective date entry dates are prompt date values available. And by default system is passing the current run and date time. What is the current run date time? 7th December. Correct or not?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Let me system is passing by defaultly current run date time at runtime. Correct or not? Use the date and time at runtime. It means whatever time you are running, so that time whatever time is available, that is effective date is assigned here. Okay, let me add this. You are checking the prompt date. See, prompt for effective date as of date. See, prompt for entry date. You define this as a prompt now. Earlier it is passing by defaultly. Whenever you are running till up to date, it will get by default. See, whenever you are running this, you will get by default the current effective date. It will pass. You will get the count. How many people are available till date?
721.
You are running the same report 1st of January 2020. 1st of January 2020 entry and effective date. 720 become now
480.
uh,
490.
490. It means this report can pull the values till at the time how many people are available and what was their effective date value that can picked up. The entire report should get picked up. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
See, this is the actual current value. This is the current CTC of employee. But you are running the effective date till 2020 only. At the time, how many people are available in the system? Only those people will get. Only those people at the time of employee salaries, at the time of employee details, the whole report will get picked up only for that particular effective date. Now, my requirement is I don't want to go with the specific effective date for all the data. I would like to see the employees till date, and I want to see the employee current CTC. I want to see the employee past salary details also in the same page. How can I get it? For a particular field, I want to look back to the past date or future date, not for the entire report. Then what conditions we may use? Huh?
Use calculated field lookup as of date.
Lookup value as of date means only for one particular field level. You want to look back to any past or future transactions, we can use this lookup value as of date. But this is the entire report definition it will control. This is a parameter, and this will check only till date how many people are entered, how many people affected. Only those can picked up here. If you run this in 2010, in 2010 earlier it was 490, now only 188 members are there. Only that 188 members till up to 2010 data it will come. Okay, that entire report output you want to result by the specific effective date, we can use that effective date as of date. But lookup value as of date is only for a particular field, only one particular report out field level. You are looking back to the any past or future or current transactions. Yes, we can use a lookup value as of date. That's a different calculated field function. This is the report. See now, when in the benefit section, I am looking for 2010 benefits, 2011 benefits. See that effective date you are passing correct, then that report can pick up only that a sub report can pick up only for this effective date. Again, you created one more sub report, means same sub report you are calling, but you are passing the parameter prompt as a particular effective date. Based on that effective date, the transaction gets picked up. Correct or not?
Yes, sir.
That's what. Okay. Yeah. So by
Thank you, sir.
defaultly the reports always. So these will never ask for any prompt options. See na? This should always use the current run date value. Whenever you run till up to date employees we want to fetch. Correct or not? You are looking for the specific transactional data, then only effective date or entry date you make it as a prompt options. Okay. Otherwise, it should always get the current effective date, current entry date transaction get picked up to till date. Okay. Online people.